This video will show you how to replace an ignition lock cylinder in an 03 Chevy 1500. And right here is the cylinder, which I got the key in it right now, but anyway, this is what we're changing. And pretty much all GM vehicles anywhere from the year 98 to 03, around that range, are usually pretty much the same. And if your ignition looks like this, then it probably works the same way. Here's the new one that I ordered off of eBay. That's probably the cheapest place you can get it. And I got 2 new keys with it. So anyway, you need, right here on the top, right here is the hole you need to access to release the lock cylinder. And what you need to do is you need to turn your key forward. Just put it in like the, just turn it forward. And then what you can do is you can put it in drive. Depending on what vehicle you have. If you have an older vehicle, don't do it like this. If you have an older vehicle, just unhook the battery, or I would recommend to unhook the battery just to be safe for most of you guys. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting it in drive, and then that'll not let it start. So like right now it won't start because it's in drive. And you need something sharp like this to access the hole. And just stick it in there, and then you put that in there, and then you turn it forward, turn your key forward into the start position, and then you use your sharp thing to put in the hole to release the cylinder. But it won't come out unless you have it in the start position. You just go like that and kind of jiggle it around in there until it comes loose like that, and you just pull it out. You have to keep it in the start position while you're doing this, while you're pushing the release button. You just pull it out right like that, and then right here, as you can see, that's what you're pushing to release it. That's what's going on here. Anyway, so you just take it out, and then here's the new one, and you want to line up this prong here with right here. There's an indentation in your hole, in that ignition cylinder hole, and you just line it up with there and just push it in straight like that. And then the new key, stick in a little bit. This one goes in about halfway, and then I think I have to put the key in. Here's the new key for it. What happened is it wasn't going in because I didn't have the key in. And when you put the key in, this thing here goes in, and that way it goes in further. That way you can push it on in like that. Just push it in, and then you can put it back in the off position again, or in the accessory position, and then you can put it back in park and turn it all the way back and take your key out. And as you can see, before I started here, I took this top panel off and I took the bottom panel off. You don't need to take the big panel off here, but it helps to get this bottom thing off, but you don't have to. And that's it. If you have any questions or comments, you can comment down below, and I'll try and answer your questions.